4-0 sweep, 9-1 run. Let's keep grinding. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back into another episode for Just a Bet Outside. That's right. This is the 4-0 smile you're looking at right now. A 9-1 run. We're on a freaking roll. Let's see if we can keep it rolling. I don't want to talk about it much. I haven't changed clothes since Thursday. Hopefully, you guys haven't either. I am joking, by the way, just so we know. In this video, we're going to go over the good hitter matchups, good pitcher matchups, and give out 4 more best bets. But before we do, today is my wife's birthday. Leave a comment, wish her happy birthday. Let her know how thankful you are that she lets me do this full time because this is freaking awesome. I love it. I'm lucky. She's awesome. So happy birthday to her. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe, crush it, guys. You guys crushed it last video. Over 100 likes, over 1.3 thousand views. Thank you guys for the support. Really appreciate it. I think we picked up over 40 subscribers since late last night. I just don't even know what to say. I'm humbled. So thank you guys for the support. This has been a ton of fun. All right, enough of the babble. It's time. Let's go to the bets recap. Here we go. Over 8, Red Sox Orioles. Easy cash early in the game on that one. And then I checked the Discord. I think I was at like a stoplight on the way home. And all I see is Devers home run. Devers home run. Cash it. That's right. Early home run. That was an easy win. Braves minus 1.5. They won by a million. And Jordan Montgomery is probably the only real sweat. Over 5.5 Ks at plus 100. I think he ended with 7, but he got it, I think, in the last inning he was pitching. So 4-0 night, up 2 units, 56-45 on the year, plus 5.17 units. Let's keep it rolling. Let's stay hot and dive into the good hitter matchups. All right, let's go. There's not great hitter matchups today, but I found some good ones. And these first 3 right here are all on the same team, and you're probably going to see a bet about it later. Cedric Mullins, 8 for 25 with 7 singles versus Corey Kluber. Obviously, not a ton of power, but Mullins isn't a guy who's just dropping bombs left and right, anyways. But Santander for the Orioles also 8 for 19, 3 doubles and 1 bomb versus Kluber. And then Ramon Urias, 7 for 15 with 1 home run versus Kluber. Kluber. We will bring him up again later. But those are the 3 Orioles. Let's take a look at the next 3. We got Segura, 18 for 63. That is a huge sample size for a hitter-pitcher matchup with 2 bombs versus Charlie Morton, Uncle Charlie. Andrew Benintendi, 9 for 24 with 1 bomb and 2 doubles versus Jose Barrios. And then we got Jazz Chisholm, Jazz Hands. He is the cover of MLB The Show, by the way. 6 for 17 with 1 home run versus Morton. So as you can see, some of these are smaller sample sizes. These are the best ones I could really find. Segura is huge, obviously, 63 at bats. But those are the 6 best hitter matchups I found for today, April 25th. Now let's move on to the pitcher matchups. All right, here we go. I found 3 good pitcher matchups for today. First, Johan Oviedo. No freaking clue how to pronounce it, but I've seen him pitch and he's nasty. Dodgers, 9th highest K percentage versus righties, which is what he is. And Oviedo has 25 Ks in 24.1 innings. He faced the Cardinals earlier this season, who are not a good strikeout matchup. They don't strike out a lot, and he struck out 10 of them. So he's got the stuff to do it. That might be a decent matchup. I haven't seen a lot of K props come out as of making this video, so I would keep an eye on that. Second one, Eric Lauer, Tigers. You know the Tigers. They suck against lefties. 3rd highest K percentage versus lefties, which is what he is. Lauer has 19 Ks in 23 innings. Not a lot of strikeouts, but he's also faced 4 pretty good offenses, so this will be his best matchup by far. And then the third one, Nasty Nestor Cortez, playing against the Twins. Twins, 4th highest K percentage versus lefties, which is what he is. He had 22 Ks in 23.1 innings, so I would check to see what that might be at. I think he had 7 already against the Twins earlier this year. So that's just some good pitcher matchups. Enough of the matchups, so it's time for the bets, and it starts with game number 1. All right, let's go. Game number 1, Texas Rangers at the Cincinnati Reds. Rangers money line minus 140, Reds money line plus 120, over under of 9 runs. I'm going to dive right into the best bet, and that is the Rangers money line at minus 140. I know, minus 140 sucks. This is as high as I'm going to go. I chickened out of going Rangers minus 1.5. I'm going to be honest with you. But I love the Rangers money line. I think these odds are too low. It should be like minus 170, I would think, minus 160. But let's just talk about the matchup real quick. Martin Perez is on the mound for the Rangers. Lefty, 3.38 ERA. He's been decent so far this year. He had a really good year last year. His expected ERA is a little bit higher, but he is definitely the best pitcher on the mound out of these 2. But here's the deal with Martin Perez. Like I said, he's a lefty. The Reds struggle versus lefties. They have the sixth lowest WRC plus. That's weighted runs created plus, kind of the way you judge a total offense as a whole in regards to advanced metrics and all that. So 10th lowest OPS, on base plus slugging, and the eighth highest K rate. So they're just not good versus lefties. That's just not a good matchup for them. On the other side, we got Luke Weaver. That's right, Dream Weaver. Okay, that voice is terrible, but he sucks, guys. Like my voice, he sucks. Career 4.88 ERA. He gave up 4 earned runs in his only start in 6 innings versus the Pirates this year. But here's the other thing: not only is he a worse pitcher than Martin Perez, this is also a better matchup for the Rangers. Rangers crush right-handed pitching, which is what he is. Third highest WRC plus versus righties. The Rangers are. Rangers fifth highest OPS. And also, in this game, the Rangers have the second best bullpen ERA in the league. They are by far a better bullpen. They have a better starting pitcher on the mound, and they also hit righties way better than the Reds hit lefties. If you want to take maybe the first 5 innings minus a half, you get okay odds. If you want to take minus 1.5, I don't mind it because they're the road team. They're guaranteed 9 at bats. So that's your decision. I'm being safe. I'm a chicken, guys. I just am. Rangers money line minus 140. That is my best bet. Let's move on to game number 2. All right, let's go. Game number 2. Dodgers at the Pirates. Dodgers money line minus 132 and the Pirates money line plus 112. Over under of 8.5 runs. I'm not going to sing during this analyzation of this game. I'm just going to give it to you straight. Here we go. Best bet Pirates money line. That's right. Ride the Pirates, baby. Plus 112. Here's the matchup we got today. Noah Syndergaard. He's just not the same pitcher. We've talked about this. He's had too many surgeries. His velocity is down. He has almost a 5 ERA this year, only a 20% K rate. This guy used to throw like 98 and strike out everybody. He's just not that guy anymore. He's not very good. On the other side, Johan Oviedo. We've already talked about him. 2.22 ERA, 3.00 expected ERA. So he's been really solid, and it's because he's an elite ground ball pitcher. Not like Framber Valdez or anything like that, but 56.5% ground ball rate. That's impressive. It helps you keep the ball in the ballpark, that's for sure. He's got a 96-mile-an-hour heater and a slider that he uses about 40% of the time. That he gets a 21.7% swinging strike rate. I mean, that thing is filthy. And the combo of those two pitches, guys, it's pretty nasty. So he's been impressive so far. I don't know if he can keep it up all year, but I like what I've seen. So they got the better pitcher on the mound. And if you just kind of take away the name of these teams, I know it's the Dodgers and Pirates. Guys, the Pirates are playing pretty much as good as the Dodgers so far this year. I do not think that's going to happen. I'm not saying the Pirates are a better team, but as of right now, with the way the Dodgers are, I mean, let's just look at this. Right now, just for this game, the Pirates' better starting pitcher as of right now. Max Muncy. I think he's leading the league in home runs right now for the Dodgers. He is out on paternity leave this game, so he's gone. He crushes righties, but he's not going to be there for them. Pirates bullpen ERA. You ready for this? 3.36. Dodgers 5.05. This is not a normal Dodgers Pirates matchup where you just think, "Oh my god, the Dodgers are so much better." I just think the odds at plus 112 at home for a team that's healthier and that's playing better right now. That's just my opinion. I just love it. So that's the best bet. Pirates money line. We're getting plus 112 to stay on a roll. They are scrappy. Let's get it done again, Pirates. Let's move on to game number 3. All right, here we go. Back to Baltimore. Red Sox at the Orioles. Orioles money line minus 155. Boston money line plus 135. Over under of 9 runs. Best bet in this game, I'm going to get right into it, and then I'll tell you why. The Orioles team total over 2.5 runs in the first 5 innings. That's right. A team total in the first 5 innings of over 2.5. I got that at minus 120. Now, you heard me about the hitter matchups earlier. Corey Kluber is on the mound, and he's just someone who's probably not going to be a starting pitcher by the end of the year, to be honest with you. He was a stud back in the day. His days are numbered. He's toast. He's not going to be a major league pitcher for very long. He's given up 17 earned runs in 18 innings, guys. 30% hard contact rate, 10% walk rate. That is not good. He gave up 5 runs when he played the Orioles earlier this season. He threw 3.1 innings and gave up 5 runs. Even if he got rid of that and gave up 3 runs, that's a cash, guys. That's a cash. In the last 7 starts between last year and this year, Corey Kluber versus the Orioles, 1-4, 6.42 ERA. That is no bueno. You know that. Now, let's get to the Orioles side of it. I don't need to tell you who their pitcher is because that doesn't matter. I'm just taking the Orioles team total. Orioles fifth in walk rate. So you got a guy who walks ton of hitters, and then you got the Orioles who know how to draw walks. So they have the fifth highest walk rate. Top half of the league versus right-handed pitching when it comes to WRC plus, OPS, all that kind of stuff. And the Orioles active hitters right now, if you combine all their stats versus Corey Kluber, they are hitting 287 versus Kluber, which is a very good team average. You saw some of those when I had three of them on the good hitter matchups. Overall, guys, the Orioles already crushed him once, just like they did Chris Sale yesterday, and they did it again. They did it before in his first start too. So I don't see anything changing at all because Corey Kluber, he's just not very good. He's given up 7, 4, 1, and 5 runs in his 4 starts so far this year, and the 5 was against the Orioles, like I mentioned. So my best bet in this game: Orioles team total over 2.5 runs in the first 5 innings. Let's get an early cash. Let's move on to game number 3. All right, the final game. It's game number 4, by the way, not game number 3. I can't count. It's late. It's like midnight right now. So here we go, game number 4. But before I dive in, make sure to smash that like button if you haven't already. Thank you guys. Appreciate the support. Here we go. Tigers, the Detroit Tigers at the Brewers. Brewers money line minus 170. Tigers money line plus 145. Now, I hate that I'm going to have to bash the Tigers because I went to the zoo today with my family and we saw a tiger and it's freaking awesome. But now I got to bash the Tigers. Here we go. Brewers minus a half a run in the first 5 innings. That is my best bet at minus 115. The guy on the mound for the Tigres is Spencer Turnbull. Guys, he was good last time he pitched. Then he had, I think it was Tommy John surgery. He just came back this year, and he has not been the same pitcher yet. He might get there by the end of the year, but he's just not there. 16 earned runs in 18.1 innings already this year. K rate of 15.3%. That is very low. He's not missing a lot of bats. And the crazy part is he has a walk rate of 10.6%. The difference between K and walk is only less than 5%. That's just crazy to me. It's not good. But like I said, I do see him improving later this year, but he is not there right now, and this is not a good matchup for him. Eric Lauer on the mound, the lefty. We've talked about this before. We already did in this video. Tigers do not hit lefties. Eric Lauer, 4.3 ERA, but to be honest with you guys, he's faced the Mariners, Padres, Cardinals, and Cubs. Not exactly easy matchups. This will be by far his easiest matchup, and now he gets to do it at home. It's a huge step down in competition for him. Tigers, I already said it. They are dead last in WRC plus, dead last in OPS versus lefties, and they have the third highest strike percentage rate, like I already mentioned. So now we go to the other side. It's a lot of numbers. Stay with me. Brewers against righties, which is what Turnbull is, 7th in WRC plus and OPS versus right-handed pitching. So they're a top 10 team hitting against righties. The Tigers are a dead last bottom feeder against lefties. And all I have to do is have the Brewers be up 1 run after 5 innings, and I get minus 115. Love the value in this one. That is my final best bet. Now let's move on to the bets recap page. There we go. Rangers money line minus 140. Again, like I said, if you like the Rangers minus 1.5, go for it. I don't mind that either. Pirates money line plus 112. Let's get a little upset there at home. And then Orioles team total over 2.5 runs in the first 5 innings at minus 120. And we end it with the Brew Crew minus a half a run in the first 5 innings at minus 115. Wow. There we go. Take a deep breath. You got some hitter matchups. You got some pitcher matchups. And we gave you 4 best bets. If I have any added bets at all, it will be in the pinned comments below. It will definitely be in Discord, so be sure to go join that. Thank you guys for the support. Again, wish the wife a happy birthday down below. She would appreciate it. So thanks again. We'll talk to you guys later.